Hey guys, I'm Wench Fairy and welcome to Fallout 4. Isn't it pretty? Aren't I pretty? Let me take my sunglasses off so you can see my face. And my hat. Aren't I? Oh, suspicious face is suspicious. This is Emily. So named because Codsworth will call me by name if I use my real name, because I'm on the list. This is Piper. Say hi, Piper.
Hey. What can I do? Piper.
You know, you look like you could really
Oh.
use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Huh. Thanks, Piper. What you
Your
thinking?
thoughts?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
We're good for now, I
No,
think.
Nothing.
Sure.
So welcome to Fallout 4. Probably the only Fallout 4 content you'll see from me anytime soon. Oh, this is Nick.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Not right now.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind.
Anyway, this will be the only Fallout 4 video you see from me for a while. And I just kind of wanted to talk about how I feel about the game. It's been out for a month. Just over a month. Today's the 17th. And... oh. Apparently I'm starting a quest. Are you in some kind of trouble?
Trouble.
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby.
Well, I guess I know what we're going to do today.
Started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun.
Where?
Where are they holed up?
Here, I'll mark it for you. Thank you.
Right.
Oh no, the Super Duper Mart in Lexington.
I'm busy.
Sturgis, I was not talking to you. Okay, anyway. I just kind of wanted to talk about Fallout 4 and how I feel about it. This is tentatively titled Fallout 4, The Good, the Bad, and the Meh. Because there are things I don't like, things I really do like, and things I'm kind of undecided about. So, I'm going to get the bad things out of the way first. Hello, excuse me. The first thing that's the most, I think, disappointing to me is the main story. It's boring. Maybe boring. Okay, boring doesn't quite do it justice. I find it not... I don't have any kind of emotional attachment to the characters of the main quest. And so I just don't care. Actually, you know what? Let's go change that radio station. I won't... well, I can't change the station. Never mind. I'll try not to spoil anything, really. I'm not done the main quest, so this is like a tentative, my opinion now, before we finished it. But the very beginning of the game, you're given, like, no time to get to know your family before you have to give a shit about what happens to them. What's happening over there? I have an invisible sniper rifle, that's what's happening. Oh, I hear shooting. Okay, well, let's just bring this back out and do this. The hook... Piper, did you just shoot something and I didn't know? Anyway, the main hook of the story is something that would normally be right up my alley. Something I'm really super interested in, and it pushes all of my drama-loving buttons. Oh, there are raiders here. But I just can't. I just don't care. Well, I can't hit him from all the way over here. Close enough. Like, I just don't care. I'm level 37? I'm not done the main quest. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I'm very far into the main quest either. Oh. Oh god, no. I don't want to hurt you, Brahmin. I've put 2 days, 22 hours, 26 minutes into this game. And I just kind of don't care a whole lot about the main story.
Now.
I wish I did. I cared a lot about the main story in Skyrim. I care about the main story in Fallout 3. But I don't care about the main story here. Are you one of my people? You're one of my people. Hello. Are you a bad guy? No. Hi.
Hey, military business only.
Let's talk to the guy in power armor.
If you aren't Brotherhood, you're nothing.
Alright, that's what they think about me. The main story I just can't get into. Minor spoilers ahead. If you care about the quest menu being actual spoilers. Where's my... This is where I am on the main quest. I won't say it out loud, in case you're trying to avoid it by not listening. Okay, it's gone. What else don't I like about this game? They've had this incredibly comprehensive and well thought out crafting system, and you can't make ammo at all. You can mod your guns and armor till the cows come home, the Brahmin come home, I guess. But you can't make ammo.
Hey there.
Sorry, I'm not better company.
Oh.
I hope I'll be better soon.
You're fine. You can be sick all you need to. Why can't you make ammo? Like, why can't I make ammo? The other thing I kind of don't like, and this is a short list, is the dialogue. I have no problems with the voice protagonist. Courtney Taylor, who was the voice of Jack in Mass Effect 2 and 3, does the voice of the female sole survivor. Oh, that's Piper running. And she does a bang-up job, and I love her. She's great. What's on fire over there? It's the lack of options that I have a problem with. There's not a lot of nuance in the dialogue. There's yes, no, maybe later, and snarky. You get 4 options for every dialogue. Oh, it's a...
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Did you find this in the middle of nowhere then, Piper? Was that why we made it here? Anyway. It's yes, no, and snarky, and maybe later. That's it. I wish there was a little more personality to it. The lines we do have are acted very well. I find the voice acting all around in this game to be absolutely stellar by all parties. But I just wish there was more role-playing options, you know? I'm a role player. That's what I do. That's my jam. And I really wish that I had more opportunity to roleplay. So, this wasn't on my list, because I did in fact make a list of things to talk about. But another thing I don't like about the predetermined background was it's not great for... It limits your option for roleplaying. Like, Okay. This is spoilers, but it's spoilers for the very beginning of the game. You start as either the wife, as I am here, or the husband of a loving family. The husband is ex-military. The wife is a lawyer. You have a baby. He's about 1 year old. You get to be with this happy, sweet family for maybe 10 minutes, if you drag it out, before the war happens and everything goes to shit. And so I already know that I'm a wife and a mother and have a career as a lawyer. So I can't, I mean, I can technically retcon it if I really want to, but the game, every opportunity it gets is reminding me that I'm looking for my son, that I was married, that I was a lawyer. And I just, no, please, can I just make my own character, please? Oh, well, what's detecting me? Nothing? Okay. Or something that doesn't give a shit about me. Both of those things are true. I'm really looking forward to alternate start mods. Once the modding tools come out next year, hopefully early. I'm hoping for January. I don't think that's actually going to happen. Yeah. I just like to make my own person and roleplay them and that kind of thing. And it's harder to do it in this game. Just realized while we're here, I have a second quest in the same area. We'll do the meh next. Things I'm not super decided about, but things I think I don't like, you know. The UI. If you've seen screenshots or other gameplay footage of Fallout 4 and it was not on the PC, you may have noticed my UI is different from everybody else's. Well, not everybody else's, but everybody who's not using a mod. Because yes, I have already modded the crap out of this game. If I can get Nexus Mod Manager to export my mod list in a easy way, I will post it in the comments, in the description below, because I modded this the moment it was moddable, pretty much. It just needed some oomphy. And the main place I needed tweaks was the UI. Normally the crosshair up at the top there would be at the bottom where that hidden is. And the hidden would be, I think it's right smack dab in the middle of the screen, or at the very least at the top where my compass is. The HP bar is a little, I believe, a little smaller. Oh, that's a feral ghoul. Welcome to Feral Ghoul Town. Population, Piper and Emily. Oh, here come more. And there's no options to reconfigure the UI. For a company that knows people are going to mod the crap out of their game, like, there's the prevailing theory that Bethesda... Oh my god, that's a super mutant. Is it a super mutant behemoth? I think so. Guess what? Waka! It's 100% a behemoth.
Hey, something's out there.
Really, Piper? I never would have guessed.
They're here.
First, let's get rid of this feral ghoul. So the prevailing theory is that Bethesda looks at the mods that come out for their games and then builds their next... Oh, he's throwing rocks at me. Builds the next games around it. And if that's true, and I mean, they have added a lot of features that were from mods, why didn't they add the ability to change the UI? Like, really? Even just to move elements around. If modders can put it in, Bethesda can put it in themselves. Like, let's do left arm. Oh, this is not doing much damage. Let's bring out the shotgun. The only shitty thing is I have to get closer for this. Oh, good. You do that to yourself. Oh, the raiders are back up there. Oh, God, he found me! Oh, I'm not... What? Really? No, oh, I am doing damage. I just didn't hit him at all. He's got a fire hydrant on a stick. That's amazing. Oh, oh, oh no, I started running backwards. No, no, no. Go, 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 go. I just want... Oh, God. I'm gonna die here because stim packs don't heal you instantly anymore. I can't hit anything? Why not? And Piper's down. Not dead. See how small that little broken limb notifier is? That's a part of my mod too. It's normally giant. I switched guns to kill the feral ghoul. Back to the shotgun. Where'd he go? Yeah, I knew it was possible. Just takes some doing sometimes. What you got for me? All sorts of stuff. Oh god! Feral ghouls are always sneaking up on me like that. That's just Piper. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted from here? No, not really. Anyway, so yes, the UI. It's one of the things I'm meh about. The other thing is the level up system. It's not skills anymore. If you've not seen it, I have a level up to use to show you this. It's just perks. You can level up your special stats right here, or level up your perks all the way down. The colored in ones, a la local leader here, are the ones I have. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. Like, really? I don't know. I miss skills. Traditional skills. Back in my day, you had a character sheet. Sometimes I feel like I'm being a little curmudgeonly about this because I'm an old school Dungeons & Dragons player. Well, old school. Old school is... I was into Dungeons & Dragons before I was into computer RPGs. That's what I mean by old school. And so, I feel like Bethesda could have done so much more with the with the UI. Even if they just unlocked it, like made it more, all they needed was to make the elements be able to be moved around, and I would have been totally fine. I want the sneak meter. Like, I want to be able to turn the HUD on and off, really, is what I'm looking for. In pretty much every other Bethesda game I'm playing, you can hit a button, thanks to mods, and toggle the UI off and on. Really, that's all I want. So in times like this, where I'm wandering around the world, I could just boop, hit a button and it's gone. And then if I need to see, you know, how much ammo's in my gun or how my HP is, I can just boop, hit a button and it's back. But no, I'm not allowed to have that because I can't have nice things. I may have just trapped myself. Actually, that was the whole meh list altogether. Two things, level ups and the lack of UI customization. Now, there is a turret. So I will hit the turret. One of the things I do like is explosions. The things I do like about this game. Of course, when I want to talk about her, she's gone. Piper? Okay, sorry about that cut, but Piper and I just had a moment, and we may or may not be in a relationship now. Okay, What was, I didn't want to spoil it, so I figured I would cut it out. But what was he? What were we even talking about? What? Pachow! I also love headshots. The companions in this game are so well written. I have maxed out Nick and now Piper's relationship / friendship meters done.
Scared, huh?
Where's the light? That's the light noise, and it doesn't see me because there isn't one. And they're so well written, and all the new dialogue nuance I want is in those characters.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Is in those companions. Like, really? Oh, I fell. It's all there. I don't know why I don't get any of that new. Oh, that's Piper. I got very scared for a second there. I don't know why I don't get any of that nuance, but it's there.
You can trust me. Time's up. Why do they always gotta fight back?
And it's just, they're so wonderful. Oh, there you are. Hello. I've really only used Piper and Nick. I use Codsworth a little. Well, I use Dog Meat, but that doesn't count. He doesn't talk at all. I've used Codsworth a little. I think my next follower to take through the Wasteland with me is probably Curie, who is currently a Mr. Handy. From what I understand, that might not stay the same, but I haven't done that, so I don't really know. But the companions are they're all different people. It's not like Skyrim where there were cookie cutters. They're all the same person. They're all different people. They have their own personalities and their own likes and dislikes, and I just love them a lot. The next thing I love is what we're doing right now. Exploring the world. God damn, this world is really cool. There's so much interesting so many interesting things happening and so many interesting places to explore. I have never been to, well, realistically, I've never been to real life Boston. I have been in it once. We drove there to fly out of Logan, the airport. Other than that, I've never actually been to Boston, so it doesn't really count as far as I'm concerned. Did you just hear bugs or something flying around? Anyway. And just exploring the world is just so cool. There's, like, I've never been in this building before. I can't tell you how many times I've been to Lexington. That's where we are, by the way, Lexington. I've never been in this building. I didn't even know it was here till right now. Was it a school? Was it some sort of, like, old folks' home? The Halloween decorations are because the bombs fell, like, the week before Halloween. So that's why that's a thing. Maybe it was some sort of, like, asylum or place for convalescents. Have I been in here? I must have. Okay. I feel like I've never been in this building before, but obviously there's nothing in the first aid kit, so I must have been here before, let's be honest. Another part, I guess two other things I wanted to talk about to kind of go part and parcel with the world exploration being awesome are the little mini encounters, scenes, I don't really know how you'd put it, that they have set up around the world, and the side plots. Every so often, as is relatively common in Bethesda games, you come across something that's staged, meant for the player, not the character, but the player to find, set up as is. And a lot of these ruined houses you come across, the body, like two skeletons, one in like pants and a shirt and one in a dress, like in bed together, and you assume they died together when the bombs fell, or that kind of thing. But then there's like really funny ones. I won't spoil details, but there's a story that some raiders tell if you are sneaking and can overhear it at Hardware Town, which is just outside Diamond City. There's a really funny interaction or scene or... Oh, that's the behemoth's feet. I thought those were feral ghouls and they're the behemoth's feet. Anyway, there's a really funny interaction scene, whatever, encounter. We'll call them encounters because it's easier. At a place called Easy City Downs, which if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Apparently I didn't loot all these ghouls. Travesty. And there's another really good one that I still haven't gotten to the bottom of. It's in downtown Boston, around Diamond City. Actually, it's more around Trinity Tower, if you've been there. And like 6 feral ghouls came charging at me, which, whatever, it's feral ghouls and it's a Fallout game. But they all had names. And I'm not talking about like Bob, Steve, Jim. I'm talking Mr. and Mrs. Piper. Oh, not Piper. Sorry, Piper. Mr. and Mrs. Palmer or Mr. and Mrs. Stevens or whatever. They were all pairs, like couples, of feral ghouls. Like, what even is that? Like, I don't know. I thought it was interesting. It made me want to go into that building that they were near, which is, I cannot remember what it's called for the life of me. I'll find it on the map once I'm done killing these ghouls. But like, it's the world that doesn't feel generic. And that's what I really like about this game. It feels like the world happens whether you're here or not. The companions are all from this part of, well, at least as far as I know, story-wise, are all from this part of the Commonwealth, and they know each other. Nick and Piper and, whoa, maybe not Codsworth, because he's been waiting.
Time for every Commonwealther's favorite game. Is it still structurally sound?
Let's unlock this door. Nick and Piper and
Got it.
Preston and
Done.
yeah, thank you, Piper. They all talk to each other like they know each other already. There's also wanted to come in here specifically. There are these teddy bears in weird situations
How do you find anything?
all around the Commonwealth. They're quite great. If you come in here, the Super Duper Mart, read the stories on this terminal about that machine. It's very funny. Oh, there are also these guys, legendaries.
There's a whole bunch of you, aren't there?
Are there?
Now,
Are there a whole bunch of them? Because we just killed that one. I'll have to look at that piece later. It's just... This game is just so great. I know this video is a little more rambly. Oh, I'm getting hit from behind. Piper's got my back. Are there more of them? Yep. I like how she calls me Blue. It's because of the vault suit. Alright, let's loot all the ferals we just murdered. Another thing I also really like about this game, but I haven't gone into in as much depth as is possible, is the settlement building. I'm afraid to go down that rabbit hole, to be perfectly honest with you. I've done a little bit. I really want to, like, wall in Sanctuary, which is the town that we first started in back there. But, like I said, that's a steep, steep rabbit hole to go down. Because you can craft. Everything you see that I've clicked on that says take is crafting material. You could craft, like, infinitely. That was a little buggy. This gun is amazing. You can tell I've been here before because there's nothing to take there. Like, let's take this telephone. Why? Because I can make something out of it. The teddy bear with some Nuka Cherry in there. Okay. That answers the question as to which way we're going to go first. Like, I just want to keep playing this game. It's so just interesting. I just want to keep finding the things it wants me to find. And like, power armor? Ah, man, I should have showed you power armor when we were still back at Sanctuary. Power armor is like a vehicle now. You kind of ride around in it. It's kind of awesome. I'd like to switch to one of the other. Nope. Okay. That's fine. We'll hit this guy. He's not even up yet. Hopefully no one's using energy weapons today. Oh, as I get punched in the head by a ghoul. Did it go better than expected? Okay! That's not... Did you see that happen? That's not fair. Yep, watch my digits, Blue. I'm using the wrong gun. Oh, I'm still one-shotting people and I'm using the wrong gun. Is this gun? Yep. So we've killed all the feral... That's not true. We haven't killed all the feral ghouls, but we've killed enough for the game to say that we're done.
Making that smell needs to seek medical attention immediately.
Yeah, just take all the things. That's why I want to not. I'm going to need it all eventually anyway. Oh, that's not a door. Really? Oh, this gun is bayoneted. Did you see that this gun is bayoneted? I didn't know I put a bayonet on this gun. See? It's basically a knife duct taped to the front, and I bet you parts-wise that's what it ended up being. A knife that I duct taped to the front of the gun at the crafting station. Well, I might as well go back out this way. I'm not too worried about looting the place thoroughly, as I've been here before. Yeah, this... What else? That was... Oh, the combat. As we just did a whole bunch of combat. The combat is the other thing that I really like in this game. It's... As you may know, if you are watching my channel, if not... I'm playing through Fallout... The plot of Fallout 3, but in Fallout New Vegas' mechanics. At the same time as I'm playing this. Recreationally. And, oh my god, is the combat so much better in this game? That's a mine. Thank you. The combat is so much better in this game. Like, it's the same, but not. Like, it's so much, like, I can't. The guns don't break, which is one of the things I hate the most about the other Fallout games. The guns breaking. How about no? And they don't anymore. You don't have to maintain your armor. Your armor doesn't break. Like, hello? Whoever decided that they were going to change that deserves a medal. But it's just... The combat is way easier and way more satisfying. I actually, right before I sat down to record this, I played through an hour of Tale of Two Wastelands, where I had to do a bunch of combat against people in power armor. If you've been watching that Let's Play, you know it probably did not go well for me. And just, it's just nice to come back to this game and actually be able to shoot people when I'm supposed to be able to shoot people. And I have no idea what this is over here, so let's pull the gun out. I might die. Oh, I know what this is. This is just stuff on a truck. That's fine. Let's put the gun away. I actually want to get up on the back of this. Oh! I actually want to be like up here. I'm going to try and get this pie. Nope. Okay. That's fine too. Oh god. I hate these. Blood bugs, Piper. They're blood bugs. As you can probably tell, glorified mosquitoes. One of the... I'm good right now, Piper, but thank you. I always answer my companions, don't you? One of the other things I really like about... really like about this game, and I wish it wasn't dark and raining so it'd be easier to show it off, is I really like the way it looks. Now, admittedly, I now have a graphics mod installed. I am heading to the right thing, right? Yes. I do have a graphics mod installed that changes the lighting to make it more source realistic. Things give off as much light as they would normally be giving off if they were actually that thing, but still. Otherwise, I haven't really changed the graphics at all. And it's very pretty. What is... These are things I can have. Beer bottles, yeah. There's some tools. Well, I don't want the bourbon. Let's grab this. Oh, there's a stim pack in there. Oh, we'll need addict all. Buff out. Stim pack. Piper doesn't like it when you do drugs. Word to the wise if you plan on romancing her. Or having her like you at all. We'll finish this quest off at Sanctuary. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't remember. The quest we're on right now, go kill a bunch of feral ghouls or report back, is the standard, literally the bog standard Radiant quest. So you're helping an organization get back on its... An organization that used to help a bunch of people get back on its feet. And you have to do so by going from settlement to settlement and helping people with their problems. It is the most boring Radiant quest thing that you... Like, you assume... If you play Skyrim, you know this quest. Go in that dungeon and get that thing. And go in this dungeon and get this thing. And, you know. This late in the game, because again, I'm level 30-something. It's all places almost all places I've been to already. Mind you, that could also be symptomatic of the fact that I'm always going back to the same settlements I've already been to, so. Oh, sorry, Ghoul, you were having a nap. No, you did. I've never been here before. Oh, hey, look. See? It's a very pretty game. Piper, let's go look at this root cellar. Maybe I shouldn't have put the gun away. I suppose it's possible. I hope it's not true, but it's possible. Crafting table. A bathtub with a toaster in it. That seems like a bad idea. Radix. What's... Are things falling apart? Or... Oh, I think I've been here. I have, in fact, been here. This room is very irradiated. See the radioactive stuff there? This room is very irradiated. Let's go back to Sanctuary. See, but this is what happens. Even when I try and do the main quest, you just end up randomly wandering off and exploring, because that's what this game is all about. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're leaving it. You're fine. I wonder if this is the chimney for that little underground room. There's so much good about this game. That's why I wanted to start off talking about the things I wasn't happy with. These are rad stags. You're fine. Piper, really? A machete, a stim pack, and some armor. Is there something else beside his head? Dirty water. Did you manage to kill any of them? Oh, ammo boxes. See, just... Did you kill them, Piper? Because their meat is good for cooking. No? Okay, that's fine too. There's just so much good about this game, guys. If you have never played a Fallout game, you don't have to play the other ones for this one to make sense. They're all pretty much standalone games. There are little references back and forth, but it's like a regular nerdy in references, right? You don't really need to know them. It's just more fun. If you have played Fallout 3, this game starts 10 years after Fallout 3 starts. I looked it up because I'm playing both games at the same time and inquiring minds want to know. Are those... Oh! That noise is the turrets in front of my settlement. Did they kill whoever was trying to kill my settlement? No matter how many times I move that dead body, it comes right back. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Seems like everything's okay. I don't see any dead bodies immediately. Alright, let's go turn in this quest and we'll be done. So my verdict is, this game is not without its faults. Mods fix a lot of them already, even without the official modding tools.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news.
He doesn't even want to look at me when I'm talking to him. These are my power armor frames. I'm not really using power armor. There's my real one. Isn't it cool? So yes, this is Fallout 4. You just watch me do a basic quest from start to finish. It's an amazing game with amazing companions. Kind of an okay main plot line. But you should definitely play it. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Wenchberry. This has been my rambly kind of review impressions video of Fallout 4. And we will see you next time.